We're entering a new era where footballers are playing longer than ever before. With advanced medical care, better diets, and increased protection from referees, we're seeing players who are not just peaking in their 30s, but playing at the top levels well into their 40s. Just take a look at Pepe, who was still holding it down for Porto and Portugal until he retired this past summer at 41. Luka Modric is starting for Real Madrid at 39, Thiago Silva is captaining Fluminense at 40, and 37-year-old Messi just won the Ballon d'Or. But as we celebrate these legends, there's another side to football, the players who burned bright and faded quickly. Today let's explore the fascinating phenomenon of short primes in football, where players had incredible peaks but disappeared almost as quickly as they rose. So buckle up as we go through 7 players who were once on top of the world, but only for a brief moment. Kicking things off at number 7, we have Dani Guiza, the definition of a one-season wonder. Guiza's career was pretty low profile until he exploded onto the scene with Mallorca at the age of 27. In one season, he scored 27 goals in La Liga and bagged a couple of trophies, beating out legends like David Villa and Ruud van Nistelrooy. He even made it to Spain's Euro 2008 squad, where he scored critical goals. But after that breakout season, things went downhill. He joined Fenerbahce, but injuries and a lack of form meant he never hit those heights again. Today, at 44, Guiza is still playing, but on Spain's 7th tier. A one-season wonder, indeed. Adriano is one player everyone thought would take over the world. For a brief period in the early 2000s, he was a complete powerhouse. Tall, strong, lightning fast, and technical, Adriano was unstoppable between 2003 and 2005, scoring left, right, and center for Inter Milan and the Brazilian national team. But personal tragedy struck when his father passed away, sending Adriano into a deep depression that sapped his love for the game. Though he had a short resurgence in Brazil, his career ended prematurely, plagued by injuries and mental health struggles. Adriano's peak may have been brief, but man, was it unforgettable. In 5th place is Salvatore Schillaci, a World Cup legend who's almost the definition of a brief but brilliant career. In the 1990 World Cup, held in his home country of Italy, Schillaci became a national hero, scoring 6 goals and taking Italy to 3rd place. He was unstoppable and won both the Golden Boot and the Golden Ball. But his club career never reached those same heights. After that summer, injuries and loss of form took a toll, and he struggled to make an impact in the Italian league. Still, those who watched him in the 1990 World Cup will never forget Toto Schillaci's fire and passion on the field. Next, we have Pepe Cis, who joined Newcastle United in 2012 and instantly turned heads. Cisse scored 13 goals in his first 14 games, including an unbelievable goal against Chelsea, one of the most ridiculous, physics-defying shots you'll ever see. But after that first explosive season, Cisse couldn't recapture the magic. He moved around to various leagues, never quite finding the same form. For those few months, though, he made Newcastle fans believe they had the world's best striker. Coming in at number 3 is Pepillo, a name not everyone might know, but in the 1950s, he was one of the most dangerous forwards around. Playing for Sevilla and then Real Madrid, Pepillo's short-lived prime saw him scoring goals at an insane rate. But as the stars of Real Madrid came back from injuries, he found himself sidelined and ultimately went on loan to River Plate. Despite his early promise, Pepillo's star faded quickly, leaving him as a near-forgotten chapter in Real Madrid's storied history. At number 2 is Grafite, the Brazilian striker who gave Bundesliga fans a season to remember. Partnered with Edin Dzeko at Wolfsburg, Grafite was on fire in 2008 to 2009, scoring 35 goals and leading the team to their first Bundesliga title. He even scored an outrageous solo goal against Bayern Munich, which still ranks among the best goals in Bundesliga history. But that was his peak. After that magical season, he dropped off, moving to less competitive leagues. Wolfsburg fans, though, will always remember that one legendary season when Grafite ruled the Bundesliga. And now, at number 1, we have Michu, the epitome of a short prime legend. He came to Swansea City from Rayo Vallecano in 2012 for a bargain fee and immediately set the Premier League on fire. With 22 goals in his debut season, including some unforgettable performances against top clubs, Michu was everywhere. But just as quickly, injuries struck, and his form faded. Within 2 years, he went from a Premier League superstar to playing in the lower leagues. Michu's fall was rapid, but that first season, absolute magic. So there you have it, 7 footballers who gave us unforgettable moments, even if only for a brief time. Football can be brutal. One season you're on top, and the next you're forgotten. But that's what makes these stories so compelling. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if there are other short prime players you think deserve a shout out. Until next time.